So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone, with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This moment here, we get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from the captain. And there is the potential for a feel-good story here, Clark. No doubt this young man didn't get selected in the draft, but has fought his way onto a team nonetheless.
And, Kevin, no telling how far this journey will go, but you have to applaud him for at least making his way into an NBA game, even when things didn't look so good for him.
And for Denver, the captain, he's in at the point. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Then there's Foy, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the Clippers, CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the back. Spencer Hawes out there with Davis, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
So on the floor for Denver, the captain in at point guard. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Then there's Foy, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Spencer Hawes, an early candidate last season for most improved player, but his hot shooting steadily tailed off, Steve, with the Sixers last year.
Yeah, month after month, his field goal percentage and three-point percentage has dropped. But I thought he found new life when he was traded to the Cavs. Remember, when you're on a bad team, you're losing night after night. It can be disheartening. I think that might have been some of what we saw with Hawes and his numbers declining.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers were sold this offseason for a staggering $2 billion. That's about 4 times more than the Kings sold for 1 year prior, and more than 7 times what the Sixers sold for in 2011. What happened? About a third of the league's teams have sold within the last 5 years. As they've sold out, guys, it's becoming a seller's market.
Only so many teams to go around, Doris. Thanks.
And Hall's a free agent this offseason. Playing well over the last 3 seasons, he was a safe bet to get a nice new contract. Big guys with his skill level, they get paid in this league.
Hall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Then for Hawes, a rare skill set. Not that many 7-footers who can shoot from three-point range the way he can. And as much as teams value threes nowadays, not surprising he commanded a nice payday in free agency. The 7'1" Spencer Hawes, a finesse big man, great skill level. 4th among centers last season in assists. 1st among centers in three-pointers made.
And Hawes, not just an offensive player, he can rebound and block shots as well.
Yeah, but he's not really a banger, not really a physical big guy, but he brings some nice assets to the table. He can shoot it, doesn't look for contact, but you don't expect that from him.
The captain off to a rough start out there. Crawford left side. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Chandler, the pass to Nurkic. Snatched away. Now the Clippers moving it up. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good by Davis.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Here's the Clippers. They've got an 8-0 run. Paul kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Crawford. The shot is off.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
The captain. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Clippers leading by 12. Crawford dishes to Davis. Paul, no one around him. Off target from outside. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Goes up on the wing, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The captain with his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got to have right now. A different look for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Davis. Turkoglu comes in for Matt Barnes. He's checked in for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Randy Foy. Paul goes in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you know, Chris Paul has such an intelligence for the game. High IQ, and he's extremely competitive. He looks for every advantage he can get, whether it's 2-for-1s or looking to sell a call to the officials. He always appears to be driven to find that edge.
Barton passes to the captain. Puts up the baby hook.
And a quick review here, looking at some numbers for Kenneth Faried. 16th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And you called attention to his blocks per game average, Steve, and you're right on top of it. He's had a lot of success really protecting the rim and disrupting things on the inside.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Paul kicks to Redick. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Soft touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
The captain passes to Gallinari. Here's Barton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Turkoglu kicks to Hawes. Paul outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the captain. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets it to go. The captain's got 6. The captain making a great first impression. Los Angeles leading by 10. Paul outside. Redick is in the corner. Paul right side. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Rivers.
I like it. I like it. All day long.
And that does it for the first half of play. Clippers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. The three-point shot.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Really an extraordinary game for Hawes. He has 11 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
He's checked in for Denver. Denver shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Glenn Davis out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Paul in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. For the Clippers, Udo's checked in for Jordan. Turkoglu comes in for Glenn Davis. And Jordan Hamilton subbed in for Matt Barnes. And Denver with a change here too. The captain's checked in for Randy Ford. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's head coach was going over with his team. The strategy included running the offense through Lawson. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, "Fire away, guys. You've got the green light." A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. 6 to shoot. Here's the captain. No good with the triple. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Udo, and he gets it to go. Here's the captain. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lawson the pass to the captain. Back to Lawson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, simply put, Lawson's been great. He's got 10 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Yeah, he's really distributed well on the offensive side, and then ball hawking defensively. He's been impressive.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. And you'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
To the middle, here's Gallinari. Can't get it to fall.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Hamilton, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. And you look at the players around the league who have dealt with serious injuries over their careers, and then, Steve, been able to return. Such a great boost to the league.
Yeah, no doubt, especially injuries that would be career-ending. Now players can often return to near 100%. You never want to go under the knife, but if it's that or hang them up for good, the choice is easy.
He feeds it to Crawford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That is on Ty Lawson.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time. It really adds a lot of utility to this team.
Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Both free throws good from Crawford. Well, Crawford described it perfectly, Clark, when he said as a 6th man you have to come in and force yourself into the game. As a starter, the pressure isn't there as much as you can go with the flow.
Yeah, players like him can often do one or the other. Come in firing off the bench or let the game come to you. But rarely can they assess what the team needs like Crawford does and adjust on the fly so smoothly.
11 feet away. Paul kicks to Turkoglu. Turkoglu right side. Fades back. And it's Denver with the rebound. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Tries a 3. Can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Crawford dishes to Paul.
You look at NBA defenses now, more and more they're designed to deny points in the paint and three-pointers and concede long twos. That's the impact of analytics, because the numbers indicate the long two is the lowest percentage shot to take.
Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's the captain. Hamilton pulls it in.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Crawford sets the pick here for Paul. Back to Hamilton. Now here's Crawford. Defense is right there. Shot's good. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
This will make it back-to-back wins for them. In the first 2 games of the season in this matchup.
And against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, Steve, a 2-0 advantage is a pretty good lead.
Paul kicks to Hamilton. Udo, the pass to Hamilton. That's good.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Here's the captain. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Paul. They set the pick. Kicks to Udo. Paul, no one around him. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Rook, good job. For the first time out, you look right at home.
Thanks, man. I just try not to force anything, let the game come to me.
That's what we do. Too bad your big effort was wasted.
Wasted?
Yeah, you got yours, but the team didn't. In this league, W's are the only thing that matter. We got to hit it hard again tomorrow, see what we got to do to string together.
Hey, man, I'm playing for my basketball life, all right? 10 days is all I got. So in 10 days, I got to make plays. I got to get mine, man. Shoot, if the team wins in the process, Hey, that's great. If not, the sun will come out tomorrow.
What I hear is a guy that would rather get his, no matter how the team does. You might think that's going to help you stick, but it ain't. Coaches, GMs, and players don't dig selfish teammates. The sooner you learn that lesson, better off you're going to be. You hear what I'm saying?
Hey, Rook, keep your head up.
Oh, whoa, Coach Rivers. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I ain't played very well.
Everybody has down nights. Don't dwell on it. I've seen you play. You've got game. You'll bounce back. Just keep working hard.
I will, for sure. Thanks again.